Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. The car mount has returned. At least in my wife's car it has. That felt weird. It's a very foggy morning today. But good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, the ladies walking the streets. This early on the Black Friday. It's Black Friday day. I already hit up some Black Friday deals last night. Not this morning, last night. The lens on the iPhone 7, this is the first time I've put it on my phone mount in the car. It's so much more wide angle than my other one. So I have a lot of viewing space. So you can see everything in the car. But I'm going to work. I'm one of those guys that has to work on Black Friday. Which, one of the things I noticed watching a lot of vloggers, they don't necessarily tell you what they're doing. They just do it and bring you along. So, come along. I don't know that this is a daily vlog situation, but I am going somewhere. And you can come with me. But what Black Friday deals have you guys gotten? I picked up one of those Battlefield Xboxes from Best Buy. The reason I bought it from Best Buy, I did it online, so it didn't really matter. But the reason I did it on Best Buy is because it came with a free controller. Now, what I'm trying to do at my house is replace old Xboxes with the new slim ones because they're smaller and my kids like to touch the buttons. And kids touching buttons on one of those touch button Xboxes is no good. So if I put one of those Xboxes Slims, put one of them Xboxes Slims in there, it'll work better. Because then they can just not touch the buttons, but it's smaller. I use it as like a media system. I like to run my HDMIs through it and let them watch through the Xbox, or we use the Xbox for something. So I'll be gradually replacing them. But right now I have 3 Xboxes, bedroom Xbox, living room Xbox, and then the one I use to record in my office. And all of them have SCUF controllers, but SCUF controllers are no good for just regular users like my wife and anybody that might be using it, because they're kind of, one, they're a little bit old, and 2, I'd rather just have a new one. So the new Xbox controllers will replace those. So I didn't spend the money just to spend it. I spend it, I'm going to replace it. But anyway, do you guys do any Black Friday shopping? I know my wife's going today, and she is going to shop all day with her mother, which is fine. They have a lot of fun doing that. I'm going to go to work and work all day, but it's going to be a very quiet work day because there's not going to be many people in the office. So it'll just be me and them. I do have this thing. It's like a Gorilla. It's the cheapest thing ever, but it's to hold your phone. It's one of those Gorilla things. I don't know if this will be useful to me or not, but I brought it with me. I'm not planning to use it today, but I had the suction cup mount, which is what my phone's on right now. I had this and that in the same place, so I grabbed both of them. So I want to get back to a spot where I do this every day, and I'm thinking about, I got new ideas. So look for that on the horizon. Maybe a new channel, you don't know, I don't know. But new ideas. I want to keep doing this in the car, keep talking to you guys, keep sharing random stuff. I did stream last night, that was fun. It was a little bit slow paced because Luna Wolf was drinking a little bit, and we were doing some Division, and he never played Survival, so we played Survival, and it was a bit of a struggle. He did not do so good, but neither did I, so it was kind of both of our faults. That was kind of fun. I don't know, days like today, I actually enjoy going, I don't enjoy going to work, but it's more pleasant than other days, because if you work Black Friday in retail, it's pandemonium. If you work in an office situation, there's nothing going on. Most offices are closed today, but I work at a bank, so we are open. So I don't work in a bank. I work in like the office part of a bank. So I'm in like a big building doing stuff in the back. Well, it's quote unquote back office duties, but we're not actually in a physical location. We're just in an office building. But I don't know what to say today. I'm just talking. I like to use these videos as an exercise in speech, because when I do my YouTube videos, sometimes you have to think of things on the fly quickly, or hold the attention, or not just have dead air. So I like to use these morning vlogs as kind of an exercise in that. So I continue talking, hold an intelligent thought, progress the conversation completely, and do it on the fly. So that's a lot of the reason I do these morning car driving videos, just to practice that, because it really does help. So if any of you guys are wanting to do YouTube and you're watching these videos, practice that. Just put your phone on in the car, put your phone on wherever you are, you got free time or you're waiting, and practice talking about something. Pick anything. I do this in my head. I think of something to talk about and I'll just practice it. Like, that's half of what I do in these vlogs in the car. So, kids' school. Here's the topic. I just passed a sign that had a school on it. My kids' school. My kids are currently, one of them's in Mother's Day out. They're 2 and 3, so they're not old enough to go to school yet. But my kids are one of my kids is in Mother's Day out, which is quote unquote school because it's at the same place that I want him to go to school. It's actually a private school. Me and my wife have been discussing, we constantly discuss where we want them to go to school, because the school system we're zoned for in our house, we don't want them to go to. We're kind of on the edge of the school system, but it's just not the best. And we want them to either go to a private school or another school that's kind of real close by, but we'd have to move. So the struggle right now is deciding what we're going to do. He can go to the private school. We can get him in. That's not a big deal. And it's a really good school. It just costs money, which I want. That's my number one choice. That's where I want him to go, because I went there. I went there during high school. For middle and elementary school, I went to just a public city school, which was fine, but now that's not such a good school system anymore. So the school I want him to go to now, I've been to, and I really, really like it. Like, it's good for kids. They teach you the right things. They're very highly regarded. And it's not too expensive. It's not rich hoity-toity or anything like that. It's just a good school. But there's good school systems nearby us too, so we could just move, but that would involve moving. So we have this constant discussion about where the kids are going to go to school. And it's funny when you become a parent how things turn around on you. You don't even think about these things before you have kids. Maybe you do a little bit. I didn't. Maybe in passing, but now it's like a big deal. It's a big deal, this decision on where the kids are going to go to school. And I mean, I know the right decisions, and it's just, getting to the point of being able to make them. So like the private school is being able to afford it. The public schools, we would have to move. So we want to move anyway. I just don't know if the timeline would work out. I don't know if we can move in time. So I don't know. But that's the exercise. I talked for like a good 2 or 3 minutes about kids' schools. So that's what I'm talking about when I think of just randomly talking and having an exercise. Hopefully it's entertaining and intriguing and draws you in enough to be effective. I don't know. It may just be me rambling in the car to no one. That's what my wife thinks. She doesn't like the YouTube or the video games. It's not that she hates them or that she wants me to stop. It's like, I don't like it. I don't know. So I'm on a mission. It's my life mission to prove her wrong. So we'll see. But anyway, I'm going to quit talking. You guys have an awesome day, and I will see you next time. See you, bye!